Hello, good morning. Welcome to City Rocks Live. I'm Nolan Hart. I'm here with the wonderful Valencia. How are you doing today, V?
I'm doing amazing. Ready to see some great basketball today.
We're really excited coming off of yesterday's game against the family. Let's take a look at the final score from yesterday's EYBL Session 2. Both teams coming into the game 1 and 2 looking for a win. City Rocks get it done. What were your thoughts on the game as we roll into the highlights from yesterday?
My thoughts were yesterday's game were electric, and they learned a lot from their mistakes in the first half and were able to recover in the second, leading them out to not turning the ball over and being that team to outlast the family.
Yeah, that was a tremendous game. I was just blown away by the composure that the City Rocks played with there in the second half. Peyton Miller with a big passing shot, and this was a huge play. Boom! Parrish. We'll hear from him shortly after this game. Peyton Miller, of course. Ball movement by the Rock on point with Peyton Miller pays off with a rebound. And just too much for the family down the stretch. Scoring almost at will.
What's up, guys? It's Margo here, and today I'm just going to be answering some of your questions. So, people are asking how important was it to start the weekend off with a win. I feel like it was very important to start the week off with a win because, it builds momentum. It was our first game. It brings the energy for the next games coming, and, we set the standard high. When I see a wall full of coaches lined up, it doesn't really affect me at all. I still play together. I don't really get nervous at all. I just play hard and just be a team player. I feel like what was working for us is really just playing together. I feel like recently we're starting to gel more and build more chemistry. So I just feel like just being like a team playing very defensive. What are some areas? All right. What are some areas that we need to clean up on? The areas I think is mainly from that game that I saw is we had a lot of easy turnovers and missed free throws,
All right, we're here today with another game, a scintillating matchup here between UPlay Canada and the City Rocks. V, what's it like getting out of bed on a Saturday and getting to the gym, putting your shoes on, getting ready to play some AAU ball?
There's nothing like it. The atmosphere in a gym at 8 a.m. in AAU season is unlike anything else because you'll have people from everywhere hype, first play, catching a dunk off a lob. These guys are not playing. So we're going to see what this 9:30 game brings.
All right, let's take a look here at the standings here with a minute left after the game yesterday. Let's see if we can bring that in. From the Raveling division, looks like City Rocks are poised to jump ahead in the standings, jumping from 10th place at 1 and 2 to 7th place at 2 and 2. Looks like we got to get some more updated standings, but we are going to work through this And we go back live from Memphis. V, how big was it for the Rocks starting the season off 0-2 to now get back to 2-2 with a chance to get above 500 at 3-2 today?
I think that they have a great opportunity to show their growth yesterday about how they can, change up their playing style and adjust. And we'll see if they carry their adjustments onto this game as well.
Absolutely. All right, we are just about ready to tip off here. Let's bring our starting lineups into the game. And Coach Hart is going to start off with the same starting five as yesterday. Can you guys get the starting lineups up? Amari Wooten starting. We got Lucas Murillo, Braden Jones, Darian Moore, and Peyton Miller. As we're ready to tip off here. City Rocks win the tip. They get it out to Amari. Oh, he misses the layup to start the game. What a play.
Getting the rust off.
Getting the rust off. It's all right. That's what I'm saying. It's early in the morning there, Saturday, 9:30 Memphis time. So let's give the Rocks a chance to wake up. Payday steps into a three, and it's in and out. The rim is unkind so far. How do you like the energy coming out of the gates from the Rocks?
I like how they're attacking and
for UPlay.
Trying to get to the rim. I think the shots will fall. Very aggressive offense.
Yeah, there's Murillo in the paint, working baseline, kicks it back out to Miller, who drives. Tough finish, but he drops it in the hole. +2 for the Rocks, Peyton Miller. Wow. Great job by our graphics team, Jake and Sophia, doing their thing. Shout out to them. Shout out to the whole media team with City Rocks making this happen. Thank you to Valencia for being here, and thank you to Coach Hart for giving us an opportunity here at the City Rocks studio in Albany, New York. We're here in Memphis, where UPlay takes on City Rocks. Not much separating these teams besides a border to the north. We're going to see a good one here, Valencia.
Absolutely. City Rocks is really moving that ball, making those great cuts, and wanting to get those second chance shots. So it's going to be fun to see them kind of clean up around the rim today. Is that a foul?
Looks like the Rocks are getting to the free throw line. Looks like MJ Madison is at the free throw line. MJ coming over to the Rocks from Long Island Lutheran. Can't get the first one to drop. Like the aggressiveness coming out of the gates in the City Rocks. Getting the good shots. Just need to get him to fall. He misses the second, but Peyton Miller on the glass gives us another possession. Murillo baseline. He throws it out. Reset. Amari from deep, and he hits it off the rim. Back come UPlay. Oh, that is looking like a carry, wasn't that? Did he have the ball underneath?
I mean, it was here, but then
Yeah.
the double team was coming. So either
Yeah.
way, a call was gonna happen.
Oh boy, let's get back out to Memphis. Thank you, V. And here we go with the inbound pass. Muscles it up, popcorned it into the arms of number 3, who goes up, and he can't finish, but UPlay stays up.
Good
and
defense by City City
But
Rocks.
we
Do they
have
call a
wow.
foul?
He comes in and makes that call from half court.
Listen, I saw all hands
Yeah.
up. I'm just saying, and from that game yesterday, like I feel like
Yeah,
Jim is trying to emphasis
the physicality on. Well,
the hand,
the hands back.
hands and like, but definitely keep it physical.
Look at the rebounding there by MJ as they kick it out to Peyton Miller. 2-2, City Rocks UPlay here, session 2. The home of, cuts baseline. Back around.
Nice pass by Murillo. Quite make
Off
it.
the rim and out of bounds. Slow start between these two teams. Both teams shooting 33% from the floor in this one.
Nice backdoor dunk.
Up top. Air Canada right there. Right. The point guard from Newark, New Jersey, Peyton Miller, dribbles it out, passes it to Mari, swings it to Murillo. Back comes Peyton, drops it off to Murillo. Baseline jumper, no good.
That was like
That's got to be
12
travel.
steps
That's
right
gotta
there.
Be travel.
Okay.
City Rocks wearing the white. UPlay in the navy blue. Jim Hart from Albany, New York, calling out a play. Coach Carmen Massarello also there on the bench. Nick Hauk, director of operations. Murillo drives baseline. Another 3-ball up on the way in his splash. A 3-ball from Peyton Miller.
3-ball. I knew one was coming.
Yes, you called it. Skip pass. 2.
And they want to match that on the other
Wow.
end.
Wow, that was something to see there. Peyton Miller probing the lane, kicks it out to Darian Moore, who passes out to Wooten. MJ Madison looks to take his defender off the bounce. He gets the call. Yes, he does.
He gets the call. That ball movement was great. The
Really
penetration into
created
the
that.
paint, the kick out.
I love that type of basketball. Everybody gets to touch the ball on the court.
Absolutely.
Ball doesn't hit the ground. Attacks the advantage, gets the free throw line for 2. Let's see if he can convert.
Absolutely. You saw in that play, it was like a one more as well. So
It's
you know,
unselfishness from the Rocks.
really playing together.
Yes, and AAU sort of gets a bad rep sometimes as people, dribbling too much or not good coaching. But the EYBL coaching, the talent, the way that the event is run, it is top of the line. This is as big as it gets at this age. 17U. Everybody wants to be in the EYBL. But will you show up when the lights are brightest? MJ Madison, free throw on the way, and it is good. MJ Madison, let's see our guy MJ. All right, thank you for knocking those down. He's pointing out to the crowd. And here we have it. It's a 1-point UPlay lead. Peyton Miller checking his man. A little push off. He gets in the lane. Passes it back out.
On that defense.
Wow. And UPlay cannot miss. Number 2, Landu Promise. What a shot. He is quite a player. 10-6 UPlay early on. Payday up and in. Payday with the bucket.
With the corner.
Jumper. All right, is it still? Can we cut off the? Yo, can you guys cut that off? You guys are talking a lot here. Here we go. Darian passes it out to Lucas. Oh, he steps out of bounds.
How do you feel about that in these courts? You think that the sideline is too close?
It is sort of, yeah, everything's right on top of you in AAU, so you got to be aware of your surroundings. And some courts are bigger than others, but this looks like, traditional size court. I'm saying it's probably about 50 feet wide with the sidelines. So it looks fine. They just got to be more aware. Some tough shot making from UPlay.
Tough shot making. Let's see if we turn up the notch.
Yeah, we're down 7 here. UPlay is definitely coming out with a little bit more energy than the Rocks. MJ battles his way in.
No go. They're on the
and
floor.
Then I believe there's a foul called on the City Rocks. UPlay blitzing the Rocks early in this first quarter. Lots of time left, Valencio. What do the City Rocks have to do to regain momentum here?
Absolutely. Honestly, it just comes down to hitting a few shots this game with the threes, make a few threes, get a few stops on defense, and it's their game. And honestly, I feel like City Rocks are very clutch time players, so they definitely like a challenge.
Baseline drive, UPlay. Oh, and they draw another foul. Who was that on? Was that a foul on Parrish? Might have been. I didn't see a whole lot there.
And that's a shooting foul.
Oh, yeah. It looks like it was a shooting foul. Colin Smith goes to the line. City Rocks, led by Peyton Miller, 4 points so far in this game. Looking to crawl back into it. Second free throw, he gets the friendly touch. 16-8. Nice over the top pass.
Nice
and the
finish.
Big Braden Jones there with a tough finish.
And the dime to get there. We now have
It's 16-10 there.
16 to 10. 1 minute 30 left. Ooh.
Oh,
and
a three. 19-10 UPlay off a 3-ball from Caleb Roberts.
What do you see in different play of
How the
this?
teams?
Yes.
I'm seeing a few different things here. I think UPlay is coming out with a little bit more of a focused attack, playing using their size advantage to really take the game to the City Rocks here in the early going. Both teams, again, hungry for a win, but UPlay at 1-3 have the talent to be a very good team in this league. They're going to want to show out and get a win here today, and City Rocks need to really put their bootstraps on. But we can't have these calls, referee. Come on. This is a travesty.
Listen, I think that we need to start attacking the rim. We're seeing these refs make these calls.
Yeah, you're right.
Yesterday and today, make the adjustment. I know that we're attacking and pushing it out, but unless the shots are knocking, we need to attack the rim.
Absolutely. Luka Ionescu gets the call, subbing out Parrish, who's picked up a couple early fouls here in this one. Luka came in and gave the Rocks a spark in their first game against Team Mello. Hopefully he can do it here again today. He's a sharpshooter from Enwell. There we go. Board by Luka as Darian Moore brings it down the court. 20-10. UPlay doubling up the City Rocks here in the first quarter. Murillo. Oh, he's got a step on him. He passes it out. Nice split. Nice
and a
feed.
nice pass.
Oh.
Doesn't quite connect.
Doesn't quite go down. Rocks have struggled to finish at the rim today. And you can see it in the score. Dribbling in. Good defense. I think the City Rocks' way to get back into this is on the defensive end, creating turnovers. 20 points is too many. Boom, another one. 23 to 10. UPlay up early on the Rocks. 8 seconds here to go in the quarter.
Looking for this 3 here.
Murillo short. And it goes up from half court. Oh.
Not quite. All right.
UPlay really coming in strong here.
What adjustments are we making?
You know, I think let's take a look at the video with Parrish. Let's look at the interview in the meantime, and we'll.
This weekend, it was very important to start off with a win. Especially me being out the last session in the gym rat. We fell short the first session 1 and 2. So this weekend we needed that confidence, bring everybody back and play together. So this one was really important. When I see coaches, it doesn't really affect me as much. If anything, it like hypes me up even more. You know, being there to play in front of coaches and prove myself. But yeah, still it doesn't affect anything how I play. You know, still being a team player, sharing the ball, just doing the little things. I feel like what was working out for us was rebounding. In the second half, we rebounded really well, which opened up a big lead for us. And just playing together as a team, moving the ball, getting good shots, and everything. And defensively, we played pretty well.
All right, we're back live here for the start of the second quarter. Let's take a look here at the standings briefly before we get back into it. City Rocks in 7th place at 2 and 2, and UPlay at 1 and 3. So again, UPlay showing that they are hungrier so far early on. What do the Rocks have to do to get the momentum on their side, V?
The Rocks just got to wake up, I think. You know what I'm saying? I think that they are playing the right defense. You know, they just got to get out on those shooters a little bit quicker. And on offense, you know, the shots are going to fall. You know, they're going to draw the fouls in the end. Look, a steal right there. Keep our composure. You know, that's going to be the biggest thing as well. So,
all facts there. And another timeout called by the UPlay. Let's look at our standings again very briefly. Pull those up. Team CP3 4-0. What are your thoughts on CP3 going out to 4-0 to start this week?
I'm thinking that they came here not to play. They came here for this was a business trip. And you know,
it's really showing there.
Yeah.
All right, let's go back live to City Rocks versus UPlay. Early timeout called by the UPlay coach after City Rocks turn up the intensity and force a turnover.
And it's City Rocks ball.
Rocks ball. We have a lineup with Darian Moore, Murillo, Luca, and Peyton Miller. A little play there, and he looks like he got bumped off, and they get the ball back.
Steal back.
Oh, can he finish?
And
Blocked.
it's foul at the rim.
They called it?
I thought they called it, yes.
Good call, ref. Great call. Great call, ref. That was a fantastic call. All right, the Rocks. Peyton Miller at the free throw line.
And they knock it down.
Good.
11-23. UPlay Canada up. 2 for 2.
Knocks it down 23-12.
And they're really turning up that defense there.
Oh.
That's, I don't know.
That's tough.
That is a tough call.
It's tough to see from our vantage point as well, but I really like the way the City Rocks have come out on the defensive side. They're much more active, getting deflections, causing UPlay to speed up a bit.
100%. I believe that them forcing the one shot, get the rebound, and just kick it out, that's going to be their best bet. Don't let them get multiple shots, and don't foul on these plays, especially earlier on in the game. But
Are you kidding
they're
me?
learning. To the line. Let's see.
What was that? Looked like the shot clock was about to expire, and he just threw it up in the air, and he ends up getting the call. All right.
No go. on
Money
the first foul
Mackay's
shot.
entering the game for Peyton Miller.
One for two. What's going on here?
Darian Moore gets the rock. Jim Hart calling out a play. Looks like it's line. Oh, boy. And Mackay turns the ball over, and it is UPlay's basketball. Deep ball. Boom. Wow. And they cannot
Another
miss.
three.
27-12. And the 3-point barrage is underway. They are 6 for 8 from 3 as UPlay. Murillo drives. You can't get it to go. Back come UPlay. A deep one from...
And another three.
Yeah. Wow. They are on fire. 7 for 9 from 3. Luca from downtown can't get it to
make it.
go.
And no rebound
No rebounding.
on our end. Come on, guys.
And another foul by the Rocks. And they find themselves in a gigantic hole to start this game. 30-12, UPlay. We need some positives right now. We're
right.
searching for some positives. Where can we find something?
We're making some change right now.
Yes, change is happening.
Change is happening. Subs are in, and fresh legs. Let's see how this new group affects the game going in.
All right, MJ Madison brings it up. Gets it to Mackay White. Let's see if the Rocks can get some ball movement. Get something going down. This is a matchup that you would think City Rocks can handle.
Like you said, this team's hungry. And we have
They are hungry.
we have to beat their intensity. And we're
Oh, they hit the 3, but there's a
that 3.
shot clock violation before the shot, and the Rocks can't catch a break. Jim Hart might need to call a timeout here to get his group locked in. Oh, I like it. Digs it out. What? Wait, no. Okay, they called a jump
they
ball.
called a jump.
Unbelievable start from UPlay. They are hot in Memphis. We need to go from puppy to dog. Thomas break. Ooh.
Doesn't quite
Great
make it.
rebound attempt and out of bounds. I love the hustle though.
I'm loving
Great
the
shot.
hustle. Loving the hustle.
Looks like the Rocks
Keep
did
it going.
retain possession. See the banner for full court press, and you would. Oh, they did give it to UPlay.
We got some pressure going on.
Oh, it's a push off.
Yes.
There we go.
And we're out.
But we turn the ball right back over.
Here we go. And a timeout is called.
And another timeout. There is just no flow to this game, and City Rocks need to turn things around quickly, or it's going to be a long morning for them.
Absolutely. It's still early in the game. I would say wake up, but by the time this time, if you're
they've
not
slept
woken
through
up,
their alarm clock a few times and they've hit snooze. They need to get going here.
listen, it's a game of runs. I see a lot of these players hitting shots in the second, and obviously their intensity is turning up the pressure with the two-man press right there. But got to keep our composure. I know we want those dunks at the end of the day, but once we're down by this many points, it's important to just be able to finish at the rim or at least
Absolutely.
get to the line.
Yeah, I think the game really started off as, inauspicious as possible, missing a wide open layup and then another layup. And UPlay really is taking advantage of that. (31-12).
Clutch time players right here.
Yeah,
Let's see that
there is
pressure turn
time.
up.
There is a lot of time. We've seen massive comebacks in the EYBL from 20 plus down, just like you do in the NBA. So there is still a ton of time, and you can see that the intensity has really turned it up. And City Rocks have the dogs to really bite back here, but will they?
I think that they're causing these turnovers on the other end too. So it's not just a one-way street.
True. We got to finish at the end of the day. If you're not making shots, it's going to be hard to win.
Absolutely, but this ball movement,
Guys are playing with a little too much. Oh no, is that it? Oh no.
we're good.
I think
I saw
Parrot-
that too.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
he fucked his. Oh, sorry for the language. MJ on the. Good. All right. Good
Okay, I
job.
was about to
We got our maybe a first or second points here of the quarter. It's been rough, and I hope Parrish is okay. He sort of looked like he rolled his ankle there a little bit, and that's an ankle that's been bothering him. Hopefully he's okay. Looks like he's shaking it out. He's a tough kid.
And I don't think it's talked about so much with these kids, getting injured and still playing through those injuries,
Mhm.
because AU is such an important time. especially
Absolutely.
Right now.
Absolutely. These kids really give it their all for. There are a lot of college coaches there watching this one.
That's another shot made.
Good job, MJ, has a bunch of Division I offers. Narrowing his choices down. 6'7", can guard.
And they call
Oh,
a
and
foul
he
on the
fouls.
three.
I don't know. I think he might have fouled him there. I think he was doing the Dylan Brooks to Steph Curry thing on the thumb, and it was seen by the ref. Although in the NBA, you can hit the hand after the shot, but it looks like that's not going to fly here in this tournament. Jacked up, it would be good to have a score thing on there. 32-13, UPlay. Oh, they get the offensive rebound on the missed free throw. And can they convert another bucket? No, they cannot.
But we do get the rebound, and we're pushing that ball.
Murillo taking it down. Nice cut. Sprague with the
Finish
Dom
at the
Sprague
rim.
with the bucket.
Spring sprung.
He did. Nice little move to get in.
Let's get this pressure up.
Deep three, and he's bottoming it. These guys are raining threes from Edmonton, Toronto, and Calgary. Everywhere in Canada. Literally everywhere. Throws it into Murillo, who hasn't been able to really find much space. UPlayers are throwing 2 or 3 bodies at him.
Yeah, they're hitting him with the hammer.
Yeah.
And, you know, he's got to take a second, look behind, and throw it across the court.
Yep, we got to get the back to the ball movement here.
Yes. Easier said than done, but definitely looking for that open guy. He's taking it.
Nice. Murillo takes it all the way in. But they just answer with another 3. And Coach Hart could only laugh as this is an all-out assault from our neighbors to the north. Another turnover.
And they call a foul.
Good hustle by Amari to get back there.
Agreed.
But this is not a fun one here for the Rocks.
37-39. What adjustments are they about to make right now to get back in this game?
I bet you they wish they could walk back outside the gym and turn around and come back in and start over, because this game is just flowing off the handles. But like you said, a lot of game left. Have to start with the defensive end, and they just need to settle down. They're playing way too fast right now, not grabbing the basketball. They do there. Pass it ahead. Payday deep one, no good.
Good. We got to get these rebounds. We can't just have a one shot and go type of game. UPlay kind of slowing it down here. And they're just moving that ball, finding their shooters.
Yeah.
Calm and composed.
Yeah, this is they're beating the maple syrup out of us today. This needs to turn around fast, or the Rocks will be back to 2-3 on the season.
Absolutely. And, you know, again, we got a whole half left. But, you know, we'll see what this halftime brings, because I do know halftime is approaching. And usually that's when we see the shift in these teams to see who really wants it more. So, you know, first half, all right, I'll let you wake up, but
yeah,
I'm ready to see some gameplay from these Rocks.
Yeah. All right, let's get you back out to we'll take you around the league as we'll go on break during the halftime. Minute 26 left. Let's see if the Rocks can cut this one down to below 20 before the end of the half here.
And we're looking for that extra pass in the corner. No go.
Gets the board, though. Braden Jones up to Moore.
Good pass.
Passes it to Parrish, and he gets the foul.
Gets the foul.
All right. All right, we got some free throws on the way for Parrish. First one's on the way and good. Second free throw from Parrish is on the way and good. The Rocks going with the little 2-2-1 pressure here. Bench is still engaged here. The Rocks are still trying to fight to get back into this. We'll see if it can get done.
Nice hedge. Good ball pressure. UPlay is just getting those open players. But it looks like a tip, Jim's saying. Looking for a replay.
Yeah, look for a shot clock violation. That's a shot clock violation.
Shot clock.
And they might have called a foul prior.
And a putback. Will it count?
Oh, they got the foul call first.
And we'll take it.
We'll take it. Defense turning into offense here for the Rocks, and we're getting out a little bit in transition. Darian Moore step into the free throw line. Knocks it down for the first one. And the Rocks are still led in this game by Peyton Miller with 6 points. Second free throw on the way. Up and good for Darian Moore. Back comes UPlay. 28 seconds left to go in this one. Too easy. Just all the way to the rim.
Come on.
10 seconds left in the half. 5 seconds more. In and out dribble. Slashes to Murillo. Pull up jumper. And it's good. A big bucket there before half to cut the lead to 21. And the Rocks go into halftime with a bucket from Murillo. City Rocks, UPlay screen there, and we'll take a quick break, and we'll see you guys in a few minutes. back here live at the City Rock studio. First half stats. We have Peyton Miller, who was our leading scorer with 6 points, 1 board, and 100% from the free throw line. What did you see from Peyton so far?
6 points in 7 minutes,
Yeah.
I feel like that describes him as a player. Really tight defense. He's trying to get to that ball. So I saw that when he was kind of in the middle, they were playing monkey in the middle. He was trying to get the footwork in, and he's going to make that extra play, even if he's a little late. So I saw the hustle there. I saw the drive, and I just really liked the intensity that he played at and brought to the game.
Absolutely. He's been on fire so far for the City Rocks this season, providing much-needed buckets. And we look here at the Rocks starting second half lineup. MJ Madison getting the start in the second half with Peyton Miller, Lucas Murillo, Parrish, Edmond, and Darian Moore. All right.
Let's see how they come out in this second half.
They can cut the lead to 12 here in this third quarter. I'll feel really good about it. Let's see if they can start this second half with a spark as they did in the last game. And it starts off with a steal. Murillo sneaks in and intercepts it like a free safety. Out to Miller, dribbling around the horn, swings it out. Darian Moore for 3. He nails it.
Let's go.
Great 3-point shot from Darian Payday Moore. And they go back to the 2-2-1. Inside, he gets the steal. Moore's out, and he swings it up to Peyton Miller. He drives. He drives.
It froze on our head.
Oh, no.
No.
And he makes the shot, and it is a now 16-point game. What a start for the Rocks in the second half.
Getting this pressure up, turning
UPlay. Yeah, it's fine. Oh.
And that's a foul. Is that a foul? Oh
my goodness. Please.
Is that a foul?
I think it's on
top of him.
I think the foul is on UPlay.
That's what I'm saying.
We didn't call that on. What just happened?
I don't know. Are they talking about it? Because
we
were on the floor. They were on top of us, then rolled over.
You can't just jump up onto a guy that's on the ground. That's how someone gets hurt. And we would not want to see that out here. It's a Saturday morning. Most kids are watching cartoons, sleeping in late. These guys are out there, and the world is watching. Coaches from Carolina, Illinois, Washington, they're all in the building watching some EYBL hoops. While we have this timeout, let's take a quick look at what's going on around the league with Arizona Unity taking on the Utah Prospects, and the Unity are up 5 in a close one. Unity coming off a big win yesterday against Vegas Elite. What a pass and finish. Great pass by Arizona Unity there. And we'll get you back to the City Rocks. It's back in action here as the Rocks retain the possession. Peyton Miller around the horn. Dribbles, crosses over, rocks the defender to sleep, pulls it back out. He's pulling. He's off the rim, but they get the foul?
They got the foul.
The Rocks really coming at them from all angles. Withstanding UPlay, who shot a blistering 73% from the 3-point line in the first half. And they're not about to do it again, are they? Oh, no. Another turnover.
And they call a foul on that tip right there.
Another turnover there, though. It's just not what you want to see. Coach Hart really wanted to limit the turnovers in this game. And the Rocks right now are down a bit with the 7 turnovers. It's mostly UPlay's hot shooting from three-point land. 10 for 13, 77% from 3. That is scorching. UPlay at the line here.
Scorching, absolutely.
Oh, and they get the rebound. No box out. No box out from the Rocks. Just falling asleep.
Come on, Rocks.
Come on,
Put
Rock.
the pressure up. Let's go.
Oh, and they force a turnover there.
And we like that pressure going on. I feel like our intensity is high, and they need to match our intensity. And they're doing quite that.
Great
But
passing.
We get the
Oh,
not
that
the
needed that
connect on
one.
that one.
Parrish misses from outside. You get the steal. Wait. They called a foul.
Replay that.
That's crazy.
I don't know.
That's crazy. Yeah, that is kind of what the refs were doing on that one. That is absolutely terrible, ref.
Shout out to the
Shout out to the refs. This is not a ref.
ref hating.
Yeah,
but
hating on the refs.
come
They're
on,
being
guys.
evaluated too.
Come on.
That was just a little soft. This is the EYBL. This is where they come to do battle. This is not here
Time
to
to
see
make some
you.
calls.
We're not here to see the refs. Oh, and he saves it. But he saves it.
Let's get some pressure right here.
Come on. Oh,
Ooh,
he
nice finish.
climbed the stairway in the sky to the rim. Like the old game Chutes and Ladders, he just kept sliding and sliding.
Good find.
Oh,
nice.
oh,
Doesn't quite go in.
that's gotta be a foul.
Foul. For sure.
So Rocks made a move here in this early portion of the second half, but UPlay builds the lead back up to 19. The Rocks are going to the line, looking to chip away at this lead here with 5:41 left to go in the third. Braden Jones at the free throw line. And the first one is up and in for Bray. Bray is from Fairfield, Connecticut. He is doing his thing out there for the Rocks, who sinks the free throws. We love it when we go 2 for 2 from the line.
2 for 2.
What are you saying to yourself when you go to the free throw line? Are you just trying to focus on you and the rim, basically?
I'm doing my
Routine.
routine. My 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at the rim. Shut out the world. We're making those shots.
Making them. Now, they just called another foul on a 3-point shot. Coach Hart can't be happy about fouling the 3-point shooter. What do the coaches tell you from early on playing as a kid? Never foul the what?
The 3-point shooter.
You
Because
just
listen, we
can't.
just cut the lead to 20, and we're giving these guys more momentum.
Yeah.
To keep that lead, and we just
Stopping our momentum and giving them free points at the free throw line.
Exactly.
It's just undisciplined basketball from the City Rocks. Undisciplined. Gotta stay home. Gotta relax. Gotta trust in the work that you've put in throughout your career. Make them make the tough shot. But to the credit of UPlay, they've made their threes, and the Rocks have had to get way more aggressive, closing it out. Payday slashes to the rim, dribbles it out. Murillo, surveying the court, swings it around to Peyton Miller, who then gets it to Payday. Shot clock is winding down. We've got to make a move. He drives. 3-point ball up and no
No go.
good. And out with the ball come UPlay, but they turn it over. Ball gets knocked around and into the hands of the Rocks. Peyton Miller dribbles, drives, passes to Murillo, who
And steps
finishes it.
to the court. Here we go.
Yes.
Come on, let's get this momentum up, boys.
Yeah, let's get this thing under 12 here. Murillo with the bucket. And you You got to believe here. You just got to believe.
Exactly. Keep that intensity up.
Oh,
Make
yeah.
him turn the ball over again.
Oh, no, we got to pick the ball up.
Come on, let's go.
You got to clean the room. Oh, and they just dropped another pat. Unbelievable. Okay, did we get the ball?
We got the ball.
We got the ball. We got the ball.
Here we go.
It seems like the basketball has a battery pack in it sometimes, does it not? It's like all over the court sometimes. Grab it with 2.
Absolutely. And,
There's just a lot of long arms in defense. I don't think people understand that these players have 6'8", 6'10" wingspans. It's a small court. These guys are playing the game super fast, and it's a freaking blur there. I tell you, this game is the highest. And they do give it to UPlay, and that's what I thought.
that tip out of bounds. UPlay's looking for another 3.
Oh, grab the ball, Rocks. Please grab the ball. This is frustrating, V. This is frustrating coming into work and seeing the ball not go the other way. We got to be strong with that.
Listen, a lot of time left in the game, Nolan. A lot of time left in the game right now, okay? I got faith in these Rocks, and it's a game of runs. But this fouling gotta stop, guys.
Yeah,
the fouling's gotta stop. We got to stop fouling them at the rim, and we got to start drawing the fouls on the other end.
Yeah, I mean, at some point, you just got to turn something into a lesson at this point. And this was, I don't know if it was just getting maybe a little too excited after the first win. There's no time to, there's in the game within 12 hours each time. You got to be
on point.
A straight killer, for lack of a better term. These guys are hungry. Everybody's hungry for a win out here. And UPlay's been a little hungrier.
Absolutely. You could see that in there, crashing the boards. But I feel like we're gaining that hunger back, especially with Murillo. He's not trying to lose this game.
Not trying to lose. He is a winner. The 1-2-2 pressure here by the Rocks.
Yeah.
Oh, they get it around. I like the pressure.
I'm loving
Swings
the
it
pressure.
around.
We got to get out there,
Oh my
Murillo, on that
gosh.
3.
That is a dagger. These guys have hit everything today in this one.
Yeah.
Back to 21.
Cards definitely falling on their end.
Murillo's nice pass.
Nice pass. Great put back. Is that a foul?
Oh my goodness, he missed it. And that's another bunny.
All good.
We got the foul call.
We got the foul call.
Misses the second free throw. Another 3-ball up on the way. Finally, they miss. Rebound goes to Payday. He's running the court, and he lays it off and in, but no, Parrish gets the board.
In a finish.
Oh, and one. Parrish, Edmond on the glass.
Nice.
Turning momentum around.
Nice finish. Way to hustle and get that rebound because, sometimes we think that all these layups are going in, and that's obvious turnaround for the defense.
My Samuels checks into the game for UPlay. Parrish Edmond makes the first free throw. And we have a 17-point game, scores 55-38. UPlay drives, draws, kicks it out. 3 by Quinn Ethier, and he
that's
drains it. These
make.
guys are just
Shooting out the
Yeah,
gym.
this is an impressive shooting display by UPlay Canada. Let's take a look at the box score here. UPlay is shooting a blistering 12 of 17 from the three-point line, 71%. That is going to get it done most nights. Or mornings in this case. More up for 3, no good. Paris guys in. Gets the foul call. Free throw rattles out. No good. Thank you to everyone joining in here at City Rocks Live. Murillo's second free throw up and in as Amari Wooten checks back into the game, replacing Peyton Miller, who's played well for the City Rocks. It's just been all UPlay on the three-point line. UPlay gets the ball in.
Gotta get a hand up on that shot.
Just right into the middle lane, drops it in, and it is a 20-point UPlay lead. Oh, boy. They
Try to get back on defense. UPlay with the lay.
UPlay with the lay.
Here we go. Seems like we're losing a bit of momentum. Let's see if we can pick it up during this play.
Yeah. Still a long weekend, right? They're 1-0. They kind of ran into a tough shooting team, and I still love the hustle that they're playing with, going after these loose balls. But it's about pride at this point. It's about playing with some pride.
For sure. And they're definitely digging themselves out of this hole. But at least they call that a jump ball.
I'm not even sure what. I think it might have been a shot clock violation.
But as I was saying, that's what I'm saying. That was my face right there. Here we go.
Oh, boy. We love our refs here on City Rocks Live. We did get the ball, though. Bray Jones swings it to Murillo. And a shot clock violation. Steps into a long three. Can't get it to go.
About 30 seconds left in quarter 3. Nice
Murillo
put back.
with the tip in.
Doing a great job on the boards.
All right, let's see if we can cut this thing down here going into the fourth quarter. Tough three. Oh, my goodness.
my
Whoa.
goodness.
That has been about summing it up right there.
For the game on
What
how that's
a
going.
freaking shot.
Let's talk about it.
That is insane.
What's that? 13 for 18?
Yeah. That was absurd. That was absurd.
They're shooting out the gym today. Are you making the adjustment of guarding all their shooters out on the three-point line and making them drive to the rim? or
Yeah, I think a lot of their threes have come off quick hitters and transition and just tough shot making. I think that the Rocks could do a little bit more. Remember, they fouled a couple shooters early, and then they were a little tentative closing out. So it just seems like they're either not getting out there quick enough or fouling. And UPlay, to their credit, has really went into the lane, gotten the ball in the middle, and just found their shooters. And they're knocking things down. End of the third quarter here, UPlay 64, City Rocks 42. Thank you for the graphic. As we get you back out to Memphis here, as we're about to start the fourth quarter, let's see who Coach Hart brings out to this lineup. And while I take a quick look at what's going on around the EYBL, looks like we have a close one with the prospects in the Unity, so we will bring you back out there at different points in our game if this one gets out of hand. But we're here for City Rocks Live, and we're going to bring you all the action. Don't worry. UPlay starts out with the rock. And this kid right here, number 0, has been
electric.
Good job. Tom with the steal. Passes it out. Nice dish.
And a put back.
And one.
That's
what I love to see.
From City Rocks, fourth quarter.
I believe that was MJ with the bucket, and he's slow to get up, I believe. Or is it Peyton? Yes, it was MJ with the finish. 64-44. UPlay got this early lead really from the first to the second quarter, and the City Rocks have been trying to get their way in the game, and it just hasn't happened so far. So we'll see if we can make one more run here. Never can count the Rocks out, but leaving many points out there. Honestly, a game that the Rocks...
They're just hitting back to back
They're
to
just
back
padding
to
their
back
stats at this point.
on the threes. Let's get the ball back, and we want to match that, but it's a no-go.
That's a quick shot by Makai. That's a very quick shot.
Here we go. Come on. I'm at least getting all my crashers in the paint on that one.
Yeah. Trying to make something happen. The team's down 23, trying to provide a spark. Another 3.
And they
called it for the flop. Unbelievable. Thank you to everyone watching live here. We'll be back later today when the Rocks take on Indy Heat. That game will bring to you at 6:30 p.m. 6:30 p.m. the City Rocks take on Indy Heat. Game 6 of this EYBL 2025 season. And the Rocks climbed in the first half of the standings with the win yesterday, but they look to drop quite considerably given this large deficit here that we see. But a lot of time left. It looks like the Rocks are going to have possession somehow. A freshman from New Jersey, Hackensack, New Jersey, coming down. Whistle on the floor. that's the preview of the game later today, Saturday, May 17th, which is later today, 6:30 p.m. Central Time. City Rocks versus the Indy Heat Gym Rat. Yeah, we should definitely get some music like loaded up too for Dead Balls. DJ. Oh, it is. Yeah, the little rock one. And there we go. Another bucket for the Rocks.
Not dying down.
Nah.
Murillo again.
Fortunately, something happens that's not very good for the City Rocks, according to this. We can see into the future, and it doesn't look pretty for the City Rocks on the next couple possessions here.
Why do you say that?
Because the UPlay is going to come down, and looks like they're going to make at least 1 3. Here's one. And the whole bench stands up. And I'm betting.
He said, I'm going to read the future right now. Well, we're about to get a call? What call did we get? A charge? It's a charge.
Oh, my God. This is a old-fashioned beatdown.
Come on. Here we go. Here we go. We got 6:30 left.
Oh, my gosh. And this guy is just having a night.
The gym.
This guy is having a night against us. He is up to.
And another, they get a steal and a putback. Come on, Rocks.
Quentin Ethier has got 20 points. And this is just a good old-fashioned beatdown. Mekhi White with the tough lay-in to cut the lead down to 30. And back comes UPlay before you can blink, and they extend the lead to 30. Jerry Moore off the rim. Oh, my goodness. That was a lob for Vince Carter. Mekhi White pulls up for 3, and he can't get the...
In the hustle.
Good hustle.
All good. We have a 49-79 game right now. Here we go.
Yeah, this was tough. This was tough. The most viewers in City Rocks live history gets to witness not a fun one for the Rocks. We hope will be with us later this evening as we turn the page on this game. Let's just forget this. This is a bad dream.
Bad dream and a timeout.
This is a bad, bad dream. I want to go back to sleep. I want to go back to bed. This isn't happening, V.
With a 4-minute and 44-second time on the shot clock.
There's not much time to make up 30 points. I can't remember the last comeback I've seen of a team down 30. Let's go around the league and pull up a game that is of interest here in the Raveling division. Let's pull up AZ Unity that looks, wow, they're going to
come back against the
wow,
Prospects.
the Prospects are...
The Prospects were winning tonight.
They were winning.
Instrumental amount when we checked in at halftime.
Whoa, he's going...
This
wow.
guy has bungee.
Oh, wow, he just
Second
went
time
for
tuning
it.
in.
I love it. And do they make him pay? No. And Utah Prospects still playing to that final whistle. All right, let's get you back out to the City Rocks versus UPlay. We'll keep an eye on that one. Mekhi White drives baseline, and he draws the foul. Crafty move by the diminutive guard. playing up with the big boys here on 17U. He's just a freshman, class of 2028, and he's really showing what he's capable of. He's got to trust that he belongs, and I think he does, and he's gaining his teammates' trust. We'll see. We'll see how things develop here over the weekend. And Makai makes the second.
And we have that pressure. See if they'll do a two-man trap coming up.
Yeah. Seems like Coach Hart is content with playing man-to-man here, which I think is the right move. They're playing hard, but oh, that is not going to work up at this level. Boom. That was tough.
Miss the jelly.
Yeah.
And get
That's
blessed with the
yeah.
the dunk, you know. That's what I said at the beginning of the quarter, you know. I'd rather have a made layup than a missed jelly, personally.
Yep.
Especially down this much.
Right.
Close the lead. From 3 feet behind the three-point line. And they're slowing it down. Timeout called. Now, these Rocks are feeling definitely a certain type of way. After yesterday's game, maybe thought stuff was sweet.
Yep.
Came in, you know, I thought that the intensity was there, but the composure definitely needed to be a little bit more crisp, especially when they were tied with this team. Because, you know, this game got away from us.
It got away from almost the very beginning. The very first play, the City Rocks had a wide open layup and they missed it. And that just doesn't really bode well for the rest of the game when you smoke a layup in the very beginning. Now, there's an entire game still to be played. And I'm not saying they didn't come out and play hard. I think they actually played a little bit too hard once they realized they were in a fight. And UPlay just outplayed them. They played with more composure. They got into their spots. They knew where their shooters were. City Rocks have sort of played like their controllers are unplugged and they're running around a little bit too much. But now we go, see what I mean? It's like we get a steal, but then we miss a wide open dunk.
Yes, and we definitely need to benefit off their turnovers, just like UPlay is benefiting off of ours. I wouldn't.
How you mentioned that with the jelly versus just the lay, and it's like the same thing with if you're gonna go for the dunk, just make sure you put the hat on it. You got to put the hat on the head, and you got to put the ball in the rim.
Definitely, but UPlay is making 15 out of 24 of their 3-point
As UPlay's
shots.
athleticism and size bothered the Rocks in this one, do you think?
I don't think it was a size problem, personally. I think it was I'm making 15 out of 24 of my threes, and I'm knocking those down. I'm going in the paint. I'm drawing the players on me, and I'm getting my man open in the corner, and that they were doing just that. So I think that, you know, we just got caught lacking in the three-point area.
Stay with us as we bring to you the 3 stars of today's game.
We got a made foul shot by Marilla. Let's go 2 for 2.
What is that? Is that 1 for 18 from 3 for the Rocks? I don't think anybody deserves a star for this game, but we'll have to find a few. I wish I could give it to the entire UPlay team, but this is City Rocks Live, not UPlay Live.
Listen, no, I disagree with that. I think that...
Let us know in the comments who you think should be the top 3 players of the match for the City Rocks.
Yeah, let me
I'm hearing
let you guys
Lucas,
decide.
Payday, Peyton, and MJ. We'll see. We'll see
Said
who
it's you, City Rocks Live, not you.
UPlay Live. Oh, man, I do not want to see those guys. I don't want to see those guys at work on Monday. They are going to be talking all the smack. Oh, I do not want to see the UPlay commentators. They are some prickly Canadians, I tell you. I am not taking my family to Montreal this winter. I will refuse to enter that country after today's.
And we get a steal.
Ew, we get a steal. We're still playing hard.
2 minutes
Look
left on
at
the
Murillo
clock.
slashing and
Not
thrashing
wanting to
and
lose.
scoring. Murillo still putting in that work. Good to get some minutes here for guys like Luka. Luka defending on top of the key. The Rocks can't corral the board. And he ends up on the ground. Nice
Great
pass.
pass.
Oh, and the slam.
Dunk. Let's go.
That will make the highlight reels.
I'll take that.
Hey, that was worth it. That was worth it. Oh, another.
And they
Oh,
call the foul. I did see
that was a beautiful pass from Miller to Edmond. And that is how you slam it home with authority. What a play.
What a play. Nice pass. Good finish. And we draw the...
And Parrish gets
Foul.
another and one. Nice play by Parrish.
And these Rocks are still playing till the very end. You know, I got to give it to them.
I do too. They're playing for the name on the front of the jersey now instead of the name on their Instagram. And he knocks it down. We might have to make Parrish
And one sweatshirt.
And the Rocks forced a shot clock violation. And this lineup has given them a lot of energy here. Maybe Coach Hart can put this lineup in with Dom, Peyton, Lucas, Luka, and Parrish, providing a lot of energy and playing some unselfish basketball.
And they're really
Luka
moving
for
it.
3. Oh, he goes in and out. I wanted that one for Luka. Oh, I wanted that one for Luka. He did get traded to LA, so no, this is a different Luka. Luka Ionescu from Enwell, New York. Sharpshooter. Peyton dribbles in, and there's no foul. There's got to be one, right? Good call from the refs. Referees. Mr. Referee, sir. good. All right, Peyton gets to the line here. And it looks like we're going to have final score here in just a moment. 81-62 once Peyton knocks down these two freebies. It's going to be an 81-62 final score here as we wrap up our morning session here on Saturday. City Rocks just can't get it done. In the morning, they're going to drop to 2-3, and UPlay Canada is going to improve to 2-3 with a impressive performance. And really proud of the way the Rocks fought to the end there. Outscored UPlay in the second half, but just couldn't dig out of that hole early on.
Couldn't dig out of that hole and couldn't match those threes. 15 for 25. What was that?
Oh, yeah.
15 for 25 from the three.
Wow.
Really knocking those shots down, putting City Rocks in a really tough spot with that, moving the ball, attacking the seams, and kicking it out for the three. And they did just that to get this win over City Rocks.
All right, we have a final score here from Memphis. We're live at the City Rocks studio. 81 UPlay, City Rocks 62 as they drop to 2-3 in the standings. We're coming back to you at 6:30 tonight. It's fine. It's fine. We're just going to sign out here. We're going to go be back with you for the Indy Heat City Rocks game. We're going to be back with you for the Indy Heat City Rocks game Saturday, which is later tonight, 6:30. Valencia, you'll be back.
So, we might possibly have a special guest.
We might have a special guest. The Gus Bus might be rolling into town. Vivi, hold it down for us and get us this dub.
Yes, absolutely. We are going to have some fun at 6:30.
Yes. All right. We are signing off for now. Appreciate you guys joining us.